Without further much ado, it is my privilege to introduce to you the pandemic president, the workaholic president, the one who gives his whole heart to Comsofil. Alam nyo, itong president na to, halos hindi na natutulog. Grabe yung dedikasyon niya sa Comsofil. Nagtatrabaho to 24/7. At saka nakikita ko sa kanya yung tunay na volunteerism, yung heart niya sa pagtulong. I would like to call on Mr. Andy Rivera for his words of wisdom. Let us give him a round of applause.
Thank you, P. Uduriki, for labeling me as the pandemic president. The beautiful thing about learning is nobody can take it away from you. No matter what happened, whatever you do and wherever you go, you know it, that no one can take it away from you. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, Romans, family and dear friends, a beautiful and blissful morning to all of you. Having a different audience today, I've been thinking what pearl of advice I am going to deliver in front of 89 professionals such as engineers, nurses, accountants, technicians, teachers, and so on. Dahil alam ko na mas mayaman pa kayo kaysa sa akin, baka pwede niyo muna akong pautangin. So I will not deliver a typical graduation speech, but a little twist, simple and different, which I want to highlight some backgrounds of Comsofil and the hard-working volunteers that is working behind the scene. Comsofil was started in Riyadh in the year 2000 and Spring here in Alcobar in the year 2005. So matagal-tagal na rin. Imagine that 15 years in serving Filipino community is incomparable, and the dedication of our volunteers is unfathomable. Aba, palakpakan naman natin ang mga nagagapuhan at nagagandahan natin mga volunteers, di ba? Comsofil mission and vision is to harness or to organize Filipino professionals in the kingdom to share their knowledge freely. And I will repeat, to share their knowledge freely. Imagine what it takes to become a volunteer. It takes genuine dedication and commitment. But how do I start as a volunteer? My Comsofil journey was started in a boring and lethargic Friday afternoon and started distributing flyers in front of Ramania. Standing for 4 hours in the middle of burning and freezing weather was laborious and tedious. But anyway, I enjoyed that exposure moments because it was there na kumapal talaga yung mukha ko while meeting a lot of people with different stories and walks of life. From a humble beginning, started distributing flyers, then became an assistant instructor in the year 2018. Eventually, became instructor for MS Office and elected as Vice President for Education last year. And now, spearheading Comsofil for the year Clear Vision 2020. It was really a paradigm shift kasi ang akala ko lang dati, nandun ako sa isang grupo na nakikigulo at nakikiinom ng walang sawang kape. But along the way, Comsofil became the organization that is next to my heart. Being a volunteer changed me a lot. It changed me to become a better version of myself. I have learned to give back the blessings I received from God. I have learned how to help others without expecting in return. Helping to our family or loved ones in a monthly basis is normal. It is a dime a dozen. But helping other people that are outside our perimeter is a challenging and compelling one. If we had to look in details, those helping hands was very small and tiny. it was just a drop in the bucket. But when you hear positive feedback from previous students that their ICAMA has been renewed using Comsofil certificates, or others may say that they were promoted in their jobs because of what they have learned in Comsofil, those simple words that makes my heart huge and tremendously inspired. And it cannot match any amount of impeccable feeling from deep within. Maliit na bagay man ang naitutulong natin sa Comsofil, pero pag nakakarinig ka ng positive feedback sa mga students, malaking bagay iyon sa puso ng isang volunteer na katulad ko. And that was one of the reasons why I stayed longer in Comsofil, which I could deliver my service to the community to give back in some way. The benevolent advocacies of Comsofil to help our fellow kababayans to upgrade their skills through information technology is incomparable. No wonder, for 15 years of untiring service here in Alcobar, for 15 years of sharing knowledge for free for the benefits of OFWs, Comsofil remains strong and resilient. You can start as a volunteer the way I started, and I guarantee you, you will feel how good it was to help others. The same feelings that your volunteer instructors, the board of trustees, and the board of directors are enjoying. So let us give a thundering applause to your eloquent instructors and to our dedicated volunteers. The number one motive why you enroll in Comsofil is to learn anew, to upgrade, or as a preparation in going back in the Philippines. Our work here in Saudi Arabia will never be permanent. Uuwi at uuwi tayo sa Pilipinas, whether we like it or not. And we need to be financially and skillfully ready. Financially side, maybe we have some legal figures in the bank. Skillfully side, that is always the question, and Comsofil is one of the answers. Due to the coronavirus, we are locked inside our rooms and stop learning. As we live in a modern world, Comsofil had taken advantage of technology and find ways to bring virtual training courses in the comfort of your home. Grab the opportunity to study while staying in the kingdom. Our online courses are every Friday and most of us are available. Everyone is succumbed with social media that has wasted our time exponentially. Why not study instead? Spend your time wisely by studying something that can help you in the future. Also grab the opportunity to be a volunteer while staying in the kingdom as well. There's a lot of Filipino organizations to choose from. If you have your chosen organization already, stay where you thrive and flourish. But I bet you, to be a servant of the church is one of the best, as we need to put God first. And Comsofil is next to it. Comsofil has an impeccable platform where we can deliver our service to community, to humanity. Being a volunteer in Comsofil, you will have that opportunity to associate with people having the same interest and meeting new camaraderie. Before I end my message, pasensya na po at hindi ko talaga napaghandaan tong message na to. I would like to mention of a famous quote by Winston Churchill who said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make life by what we give." It is time to have that feeling of wanting to help others and give back in some way. We know that the more we give ourselves, the more we are likely to receive, so that we can continue to make a difference in the lives of others. I will guarantee you that God will continue to bless the works of your hands as He promised that our labor will not be in vain. Congratulations! God bless everyone. Long live Comsofil.